Today, guys, we have first looks at lots of new Funko Pops coming soon, as well as Funko announced more SDCC exclusives, and we have some other news updates. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So firstly, I do want to say happy 4th of July. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any plans today. Are you doing any fireworks or doing a cookout or anything of the sort? Let me know. Anyways, though, we have a lot of fun stuff to go over in today's video. I do want to go and ask the question of the day very quickly, though, which is, do you have any Funko Pops or characters in your collection that has kind of made like an ultimate sacrifice in their particular series or movie or whatever? And I'm gonna go with Maj and Vegeta here. It was kind of for nothing, but he did it. Okay, first up for my One Piece fans, we had several new pops announced recently. Going over the new exclusives for One Piece, over at Entertainment Earth, we had Miss Wednesday from the One Piece live action series. That one's actually dropping this coming Monday, the 6th at 9 a.m. PT. We also got a brand new Kid Zoro with Swords pop over at Box Lunch, which is available for pre-order now on their website. Oars over at the Funko shop from Thriller Bark is dropping in about 2 to 3 months. Good looking pop. Then we also have another Zoro over at GameStop, 3 sword style from Dressrosa in that suit look. He looks so freaking cool. Also over at Entertainment Earth, we had Demonio Floor here, Nico Robin. This particular look is from her fight in Wano. This one will also be dropping Monday next to Vivi. And then finally, we had Momonosuke over at Amazon in his little dragon form. Now, Momonosuke hasn't dropped yet for pre-order. However, the link page is live, meaning that it should drop soon. Some more One Piece pops that did drop recently included Sal and Nico Robin, as well as the new Biddy box there. Both of these are available for pre-order at Amazon and Entertainment Earth. Links down below if you have not grabbed those yet. All right, moving on to some pops that are expected to drop next week. Firstly, here for Spice Girls fans for the Pop Rocks, we did have Baby Spice. We also had Ginger Spice, Scary, Sporty, and Posh Spice. So these were actually spotted a while back at Box Lunch. I believe these are actually going to drop in stock within the month or so, I'd imagine. However, officially, these will be dropping for pre-order next Wednesday. Now, some other things that are expected to drop next week on Wednesday includes Astro Bot's Alien Boss as a specialty series and a mystery mini collection. We're also expected to see some Monster Hunter Wilds pops, including Athos, Olivia, and Arkveld as a Pop Super, which is a 6-inch pop. For football fans, we're expected to see a couple different pops, including Liverpool. We have Florian Wirtz as well as Virgil. Then we also have Manchester, including Omar, Pep, and Rodri. Now, the last expected common drop next week includes the Incredible Hulk Gray as a comic cover. Now, that's a majority of the common releases for next week on Wednesday at 9 a.m. PT, 12 p.m. EST on Amazon, Entertainment Earth, and a few other sites. We should also see some random exclusive drops and first looks next week too, and I'll do an update video on Tuesday or Wednesday showing you guys when they're out. For now though, let me know what you guys think about next week's drops. Are you excited for anything? Okay, next up, sharing over from Pop Funk Hut, we actually have first looks at the next X-Men 97 collection here, a few of the pops. This includes Archangel here. I don't think we've actually had an updated variation of this character for a long time, which is actually pretty nice. The mold looks really great. Another pop we did actually get was Psylocke here. I think this is her second pop ever, which is kind of crazy. We had a comic one, now we have X-Men 97 one, and we're expected to see a Marvel Rivals one eventually. Oh guys, actually I lied. I just looked it up. We actually already have Psylocke from Rivals. I was thinking of like Cloak and Dagger announced in the next wave, like a female character I had on the mind, so I got those mixed up. Next, we're also expected to get a brand new Sabretooth pop from this show. And finally, we have Casual Beast here. So we actually saw this one out of box a few months ago, and we weren't entirely sure if it was real or not. Turns out it is, and it will be an exclusive. Now guys, this is only just first looks at these new X-Men 97 Funko Pops. I don't think they're expected to drop for pre-order this month, possibly next month, so stay tuned. Okay, moving on, a quick update for One Piece fans on the Monkey D. Garp exclusive. This is a Crunchyroll exclusive, and it did actually drop over at their booth at Anime Expo. Looks like they were just debuting it there first. Originally, I thought maybe they were going to announce it as like an Anime Expo exclusive, do a special sticker, but that doesn't look to be the case. So this one, as well as Byakuya, should actually be dropping on their website fairly soon, so stay tuned. Kind of unfortunate they didn't do anything special with it, but it is what it is. Another One Piece update is on Monkey D. Luffy here, the Thriller Bark Armor exclusive. This one's actually shared with Box Lunch at 9,500 pieces, again dropping on July 29th. It'll drop in store and online, or at least it should. Reason I'm giving you an update though is we got official looks at that box, and it looks so cool, basically in that NFT style design there. And a lot of people were mentioning that they want to buy it now because of the box design. They don't even care about the figure, they want that box design, which I found pretty funny. Because in reality, like I've been saying, it's not the strongest Luffy exclusive out there, very unnecessary, but at least it's part of the limited edition line where they're not printing so many of them. them, and this is most likely going to sell out. Now, I've actually been seeing a lot of people worried about this one, saying that they hope they're able to get it, or, you know, they don't want to miss out on it. I'm not expecting this one to be super expensive, nowhere near like the LE Jinwoo pops, for example, because it's not the same situation. We have a billion Luffy pops at this point. Of course, though, it is very possible this one could be a little bit more expensive than, you know, some of the other 9,500 piece ones out there, but I really don't see this one reaching the same value as like the Entertainment Earth Jinwoo or the Chalice Collectibles mining one. But I very well could be wrong, so I guess only time will tell. Let me know if you're after this Luffy exclusive later this month, though. Okay, next up, Funko announced a couple more Through the History Funko Pops here for their new like little series going. This includes Sacagawea here. And if you're a little bit out of the know with this person like I was, basically here's some history on her. She was a famous explorer. And in particular, she helped explore the Louisiana Territory with the Lewis and Clark expedition. So that's just a little bit of information about her. Of course, I urge you to do a little bit more research if you are interested in this person in history. Now, another one they did actually announce was Gilbert Stuart here. So he was a famous American painter, and you actually know of his work because you've used it in your everyday life. He actually painted the portrait of George Washington that's featured on the dollar bill. So I think this series that Funko is doing is pretty cool because we are learning about more people that we might not have known about in history. I guess you can just treat it as kind of a learning experience to learn more about people through history. Next, for Pokemon fans, want to let you guys know that the 10-inch Gengar Pop actually restocked at Funko yesterday. Retail is $40 on this one, but if you don't know, it's actually been trending in crazy value. It's been selling for over $100 in the last few months. Here's some recent eBay sales at just $150 alone. And there's a lot of current listings around that price too. However, you don't have to pay over $100 anymore. You can pay the $40 retail. Anyways, though, if you want to grab this Gengar Pop, I'll have a link down below where you can pick it up. Okay, moving on to a couple new SDCC announcements. We did have a brand new Space Godzilla at 1,000 pieces. Not to be confused with the other one that was announced. So this one kind of has like a dark red and green design, and the other one has a couple different colors, orange, green, and blue there. Now, we don't actually know how many pieces that other Godzilla is limited to. We'll find that out at a later date. However, yes, guys, if you're a Godzilla fans, you do have 2 variations to go after. Now, next up for Persona fans, we had Persona 5 Royal here, and this actually included 3 characters in the announcements. We had Violet at 750 pieces. Wow, did they hit Persona fans hard. Then we also had Joker and Loki there. Now that Violet, I believe, will be booth only, so it's gonna be incredibly hard to get and probably very expensive. But Persona fans, let me know what you guys think about these 3 new pops. Okay, so the last update I have for you guys today is just a couple new things in stock at Funko now. This includes their Traveling Freddy I Heart New York exclusive. We also have the pop comic cover of Mad Love Harley Quinn, and then finally some mystery pop keychains from Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, guys, that catches you up on all the latest Funko news updates for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions about anything we just went over, drop a comment down below and I will do my best to answer it. For now though, hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.